Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm just spreading awareness once again. I'm listening to B-Dale talk about these Walmarts shutting down. I'm not saying that it's true. I'm not saying that he's lying about his information or whatever. I'm just putting it on the table, you know, because it might be true. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense to me. But unfortunately, we will not be able to even prove what's being claimed. So anyway, whatever. Believe what you want. Um, they saying that Walmart is closing a lot of stores, right? And basically, what B-Dale is doing, he said that this map that they show us, cause they good at they'll show us they'll show us publicly of the stores that's shutting down or whatever. But realistically, this is the cover up of what this map actually represents. This map actually represents the access points of these Walmarts. So basically, he's saying that, well, he's sharing information from Phil Schneider. Phil Schneider is a guy who exposed these military bases and stuff like that that's underground or inner ground. He exposed this information and they did kill him. So the public, that's public information. I'm not sure if he's really dead or anything like that, but for the most part, public wise, he's dead for exposing this information. Because he was an ex-worker in the field dealing with the underground or inner earth bunkers and stuff like that. So I'm gonna let y'all listen.
It looks just like
the map looks just like this map right here.
it looks just like the tunnel systems, right? Because, like I said, these vortexes and these portals and these station points where these underground bunkers are at, they're basically energy centers, right? So the same places where you get all these Walmarts closing down, those are basically the inception points of where these alien bases are, these military bases. Because, like I said, most of these, when you look at these dots right here, these are possible concentric interstellar vortex portals, because the portals is like a transmutation process that basically takes you to the moon and back in these underground alien bases.
So like you just heard them, they basically work as access points. That's what these walls. See, the cover up literally. So, but I'm telling you, these beings are smart as hell for what they did, bro. The cover up literally, because they covered up Earth for one, and they covered it up with all these stores. But what's really taking place is what's underneath us. The higher ups are really beneath us. And I can go on and on with the wordplay or whatever, but yeah, all of this stuff is the cover up. All of this stuff is the distraction. They have to put this, they give us the surface level information, but it goes deeper. And they're just like us, like our body. It's just like myself. I may have some information that's embedded in me, but I have to dig deep to find that information or to access that information. The same thing with Earth. Same thing, same makeup. We have all this information inside of us, but we have to dig deep to find it. Because we are everything, So, yeah.
Because I told you the moon is a draconian mothership that controls patriarchy.
That's what he claims. I'm not saying that's true or not. Remedy 8 said that's a lie. So, well, at least I think he said that. I don't want y'all to I don't want to start no beef or nothing like that. But I think Remedy A said that was a lie, that the moon is not a ship, but a lot of people say that it is a ship. So I don't know. I know the DreamWorks Disney logo. If you look at a DreamWorks movie, you'll see the moon and you'll see a little white dude, a little white boy fishing on the crescent moon. And to me, that represents the boy reeling in the souls, capturing the souls and bringing them back to Earth, capturing the souls and bringing them back to Earth so they can't leave. You see what I'm saying? DreamWorks. This is the dream realm, or physical realm, or whatever, and it keeps cycling them back. So I don't know what the moon is. I'm not up there, so I don't know. Also, if you played the movie the video game Pac-Man, you know when Pac-Man represents the sun. That's why he's yellow. And then the sun, Pac-Man, he go through that the little portals, the 4 access points on the side of the maze. He go through that portal and he end up on another end. And that's the portals that I was just telling y'all about. A lot of people don't believe in portals and stuff like that. They are real. They just won't let us have access to them or witness them. And if we did witness them, we'll probably fall out because our brains wouldn't be able to fathom a portal. Somebody walking through a portal. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about a physical portal. I'm not talking about the women's portal. I'm talking about an actual portal like they show in the movies and stuff like that. So yeah.
And patriarchy is galvanized by the deep state Democrats who do the bidding of draconians and other extraterrestrial species who want to feed on humanity.
He said feed on humanity, and this is what these beings do. They made Earth into a harvest planet. So now basically Earth, the map that they give us, Earth is a plate, tectonic plates. They teach us this in school. They say that they're tectonic plates. Yeah, they tectonic plates, all right. They tectonic plates with us on the plate, and they eat us on the plates, but they call them states. You see what I'm saying? So, and they keep us on the surface of the plate so they can eat us. They use the weather, all their weather modification devices and stuff like that. They use all that to season us, and then they start harvesting. They use all the movies to harvest our energy, make us scared during certain seasons of the planet or whatever. Like during fall and those months, they try to make you scared and interfere and low vibration and stuff like that, and they feed off of us. And that's the higher beings, whoever they are, that's how they work. That's how they feed off of us. And they created a way to where they can constantly do it, like an infinite, like basically a buffet. They don't turn Earth into a buffet, and we don't even know it. So when we die, they just scoop our bodies up and they eat it, feed it back to us. We eat each other, and then they eat us. It's the scary truth, but it's the truth, man. They literally got us eating and drinking poison so we can stay low vibrational and we can come back. Especially if your awareness ain't high enough, thinking you attached to Jesus and all of these other iconic characters that they created. And that's all you gonna know. So that's all your consciousness is capped out at. So that results into you being reincarnated or reincarcerated, aka put back into a cell or a cellular body, and then you are in jail again. And then they keep you stuck, like literal jail, like the jail that you put in your hair. You see what I'm saying? They keep you stuck in jail in your body or whatever, and you just keep repeating the same thing over and over. We supposed to be leaving this planet and as far as I'm aware, our information, how we pass our information to our offspring is through genetics and through like thought process, like Basically, our thoughts, the way they travel, it works like Wi-Fi. That's why the Wi-Fi logo looks the way it looks. You see what I'm saying? So we are the original Wi-Fi. We pass information to each other that way, but they gave us something called Wi-Fi, whatever, because all they can do is copy anyway. But this is just my perspective on it. So yeah, basically they eat us, and they've been doing it, and they just had to create a better looking illusion so people can keep falling for it, and it's worked. It's worked for a long time. But see, here's another factor to the equation. See, if there's evil beings that doing all of this, imagine the higher benevolent beings that oppose them. I think that they are shutting down their system, their illusion, and that creates the global warming, that creates the great awakening for everybody to wake up. You know, everybody. And if you choose to remain asleep, ignore, or hit the snooze button on the alarm, then that's on you. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I wanted to share. I'm about to continue watching this live. But like I say, like I always make the disclaimer, I don't know everything. I don't know if all of this stuff is true or not. I'm just sharing my perspective. Also, when he talked about Phil Schneider, hell, Brother Sanchez, another guy that I used to watch heavily, he has a good channel, and I like the way he presents his information and teaches his audience. He said, if I'm not mistaken, he said that Phil Schneider was co-op or COINTELPRO or something like that. But then again, hell, Brother Sanchez might be a sellout. I don't know. Everybody might be a sellout. I might be a sellout. That's all. So I don't know. So that's just information. I ain't saying nobody a liar, and I ain't saying nobody telling the truth. I'm just putting the information out there. I'm just sharing my best interpretation of what I'm seeing and what I've heard over my lifetime. That's it. If it's true, it's true. If it's not, it's not. Either way, you and I both, the person who's listening or whatever, we gotta die one day. So this system's still going too. So I really don't be caring if people disagree or agree. I'm just putting out my perspective because, one, this is my channel, and I'm just being more transparent with how I with sharing my information, sharing my perspectives. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Either God signing out. Peace.